Whew. Welcome to Dumplings and Dragons. This is a series of a bunch of Kiwi-Asian actors getting together to play D&D. I'm your DM, Benjamin Tay, and today I'm joined by Mustaq.
Hello, everyone. Mustaq here. I'll try and remember my character's name. Backbone, he's a tiefling cleric, and he goes by the pronouns of he and him. Yep. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Jess Hong.
Kia ora, my name is Jess, and I am playing Lee Dragonblood, the Dark Elf Paladin, a self-righteous jungle warrior with a drinking problem, a fierce enemy, and a lofty friend. The answer's to no one, but her ears will tingle at she, her, and the badass. And so will mine.
Dilys Fong.
I am Dilys, I go by she and her. I play a small child who doesn't really know how to socialize, hasn't really been near people, doesn't go by any particular pronouns because they don't care. It doesn't care, she doesn't care, he doesn't care. We're not really sure, but yeah, just hanging around.
Ankita Singh.
Kia ora, guys. My name is Ankita. I play Rain, the Asamer monk. Yeah, he's into ass.
Oh boy. Jen Huang.
When did you say me?
Yeah.
Hey guys, my name is Jin. I go by she and her, and I play Zie Ling, who is oh my god, what am I? I'm an Earth Genasi warlock, and they go by they and them. And I have a cute little, I always forget to bring him up, which is probably not very nice. But I have a little Almirage called Lucifer. They're like a little rabbit with a horn. Very fucking adorable.
And Nicholas Contreras.
Hey, I'm Nick. I play a Dragonborn Dragon Bard called Balasar, and he goes by he, him.
Cool. Jess Hong has volunteered to read us the recap, and
Yes, I have.
which we're very much in need of because we haven't played in a couple of months now. So take it away, Jess Hong.
After fighting off a giant flesh golem and a Goliath necromancer in the dungeon beneath the mine, having rescued the Tongodian militia, child clairvoyant Cleopatra mentions, "There's gonna be a war," and that the Goliath was making skeleton warriors. The party lead the militia out of the mine, Katana carrying the unconscious form of Balasar, Cleo asking Zie Ling why their patron is so angry, and with both Rita and Chester kissing Rain on the cheek in thanks. Rita asked the party if they had a name for the party. 2 possible names, Friends with Benefits, and Balasar and the Acquaintances, were floated before the majority decided on the Alliance of Convenience. A knock on the door reveals Kinku that were hunting Rain down. He defeated them and picked the head of one of them. Later, while he's having a bath, his childhood friend, ugly dwarf rogue, Degar, slips in through the window and they reunite. The party leveled up to level 666. Degar mentions that the dead are rising up all of the lands, not just the Diamond Isle, and people are becoming fearful and arming themselves, fearing another unnatural war with the undead. Degar invites Rain back to Tarsus for a job to help Lady Greenstone, the most beautiful woman on the Diamond Isle, maintain her status in society. In spite of the lure of money, Rain seems more concerned about the undead and getting Cleo to safety. Degar mentions that whole chapters of the Many, the Thieves' Guild, of which he is a member, have been disappearing. Later, he mentions to the whole party that there are probably many necromancers working together. The Alliance of Convenience consider reaching out to the Warforged and mobilizing them for the impending war between living and dead. The Flower King mentions to it, "It's weird that the Ruby Warriors tested them, and he didn't know anything about them. It must be some form of divine intervention." Kajana asks Balasar out with blue flowers and deep-fried red bean balls. Balasar lets Kajana down firmly but gently. He also watches a familiar owl, his sister's pet, deliver a message about his father. "Lord Orion has taken ill. Your family requests your presence. P.S. Bring detectives, bring friends. HKT. Balasar originally only invites Backbone, but Backbone convinces Balasar to invite the entire party, as he should. The Alliance of Convenience have 4 possible ways of moving forward as a party. 1. The invitation to Tarsus by Degas to help Lady Greenstone. 2. Backbone and Rain want to find their Warforged contacts that they trained with, but they would not know where to start. 3. The summons from Balasar's family to military training base, Camp Dracodandion. 4. Escorting Cleopatra to the temple she is expected at, on the island wastes of Dugald.
Thank you, Jess Hong. Cinematically, we're going to have one of those Google Earth type zoom in from like the planet all the way down into this singular village farming town of Tongod, where the whole party is gathered outside the tavern known as the Demon Frog. They are currently alone, and they are trying to figure out what to do next as a party. There are 4 possible ways that they could move forward. There are a multitude of other possible ways that they could do this, but those are the 4 main things that have been highlighted to them. I'm going to say that the owl, Olivier, which Balasar is so familiar with because Olivier is his sister's pet owl, it takes off into the sky, having delivered its message. You're all gathered out on this dirt road. What do the party want to do? Is there any party member?
Do we know what the message is?
Oh, the message was read out just now in the recap, and it was Lord Orion is taken ill. Yeah. Your family requests your presence. P.S. Bring detectives, bring friends. Signed HKT. Actually, first roll of the game, Balasar Dracodandion, Dragonborn Bard. Can you please roll me an insight check? I'm going to say at advantage. You should know this. But if you roll 2 ones, it'll be amazing. Then I don't have to tell you.
Hold on, I got it. Wait, base 12 plus. Where is it? Insight. Oh, did you say advantage? Oh, okay. I'll roll it twice. Oh, okay, not that much. Insight. 13 plus 15.
Oh, yeah. With a 15, you recognize all the scrolls, all the handwriting. I think it was adult cursive at the start, goes to a little bit more childish, and then goes into 3 very distinct letters, H, K, and T. And you detect that there are 3 different signatures, and they are the signatures of your clutch siblings.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was like your sister and your twin brothers.
I have a question.
What's the question? I will try to answer.
Is Belasar's family like well known through the land? Like, are they very rich? Like, would any of us have a vague knowing of who they might be?
Everyone else except Balasar can roll insights. Rain, you get advantage because of your military know-how.
Is that just a D20?
Yeah, D20, add your insight modifier.
I'll go with 1 plus 5, 6.
And then what does advantage mean? Like, do I get to roll twice if it's a bit shit?
Yep. No, just roll twice and take the higher number.
Oh, cool.
Wow, it has been a while, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And the highest I get with that is 6.
So, okay, from Zie Ling, it's and Lee. So 3, 7, and Lee.
I got 12.
Okay, cool. with a
We know
12,
nothing.
I can give you the information.
Yes!
Thank you. Jess.
Oh. Just message it to me. These fuckers don't need to know.
No. I'll say it out to everyone.
JK!
So Balasar comes from the military base camp. The military base Camp Dracondandian. He comes from a military family of warriors and mages. Sometimes they're warrior mages. They train as soldiers to fight in wars. Balasar is the black sheep of the family because he chose the life of an artiste. He's supposed to no, actually you wouldn't know this, but it probably one of the things that's been the most surprising about Balasar is that he is connected to this military family.
All right.
But he's proven himself in battle before. It's just surprising that he's not a career soldier.
What was his standing with his family? Do they think he's?
Why don't Mustaq, we have back on us, Balasar, and then we can see what Balasar says.
What does your family think of you, man?
Oh, I'm a delight.
Are you?
Then
I'd rather give me an example.
Oh, like, hey, how you doing? That was really cool. Yes, I'm a delight.
are you gonna
It must
write
be
back
really
to them?
deep shit if they're asking you for help, man.
Wait, what was the question, Ankita?
The Rain's just saying, are you gonna write back? Are you gonna go?
Yeah, what's your plan, bro?
And why does your family sound so fancy? And you're you.
Not.
Well, unlike some people, I have a personality. So when you're all old and wrinkly and crinkly, you'll have nothing.
Are you saying your family doesn't have personality?
I said some people.
We don't know who you're referring to. Your eyeballs don't line
Are
up.
you saying
Who's
we
Lord
don't
Orion?
have
though,
personality?
Wait, too many questions. We're getting confused.
Sorry.
What's going on?
So Backbone asks, who's Lord Orion?
He is my Pator father.
Are you sure?
He's your what? Okay, father.
Trying to think if Pator was Latin for something, but no,
Pater.
probably not.
So, in the campaign in the past, Balasar has actually disguised himself as Lord Orion when he was trying to get that magical loot.
Oh yeah.
And I had Nick describe how Lord Orion looks, and he decided that Lord Orion actually doesn't look that different from Balasar. He's just older, tougher, more grizzled, and has a goatee for a blue dragonborn.
Did we see that?
No.
Soldier. I think only it saw Balasar, because I believe it's snuck into the shop behind Balasar without Balasar noticing, if I remember right.
Sneaky. Nice one, it.
Yeah.
Do you want to go home?
I kind
Not
of have
convinced.
to. So.
You have to.
Why do you have to?
Well, it looks like it's important, so I should probably go. But honestly, I'm going either way. Whoever comes or doesn't, I'm going. So.
Fucking classic.
Well, we need to find people to help
Let's all
us
go.
with this impending war thing. Why would we go with him to visit his sick family when there's like a war?
I'm saying you don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going.
Did you say they were all fighters?
Yeah, I'm also
might be a
The letter said.
I mean, who cares about family?
Wait,
It says
what?
bring detectives, bring friends. Bring detectives, bring friends.
You have such a good heart. It must be.
Wait, are your family? Did the letter say that his family is like soldiers or whatever?
The letter didn't, but
Okay.
I'm
Says
gonna
bring
say that
detectives.
Who said your
it said
family's
bring-
fighters?
I did. Well, I knew.
Lee,
I knew.
what do you know, Lee? Tell
I just
me.
heard along the grapevine, you know?
It's the bureaucracy of this is the reason why I didn't want to tell anyone else. I just wanted to leave.
Hey,
Oh, no,
hey,
we're,
yeah,
we're an
the
alliance
alliance
of
of convenience,
convenience,
aren't we?
damn it.
No, we're Balasar and acquaintances. Better.
We
Alliance
own
of
you and we
convenience
own
stand
your
by each
family
other.
now.
What? They would. Oh, you say
Also,
that.
I
and
want to.
your
Lee
head would
wants
be
to-
dangling on a pole, like those little, the little things that used to hypnotize people. Like no, it's like a chain and a
A
head.
stopwatch?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like a stopwatch, except it's not a stick. It's like a chain, and then your head's at the end of a
Like
spike.
a yo-yo.
Kind of, but not as fun.
Sorry, Lee, what did you want to say?
Oh, yes. Lee wishes to address the group, and she does, and says, so in the message, Balasar's people or family asked to bring detectives and bring friends. Now, in this loose definition of friends, you can take that to mean people that you have been spending time with. So there's my proposal for a strategy. We all follow Balasar, who doesn't care anyway, and we go help out with whatever mystery needs being solved over there. And then we gain an alliance with Balasar's peeps and try to collect some resource so that we can deal with this war with the living and the dead.
Lee, that is a
I
bloody
agree.
brilliant idea. You're thinking like a
Let's do
general.
it.
Much appreciated.
What about Cleo?
Yes.
She's
well,
got
What about who?
Tane and what's their faces to escort her, right?
So Cleo had the escort of Tane, Pierre, and Tang Tang.
then-
But Zie Ling raised the point of what about Cleo? And at one point, the party did want to escort her to the island of Dugard.
Yeah, true.
Is she the young girl?
She's the young clairvoyant, the oracle child.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, let's take this adventure on a slightly different route. I think we should go and
Where's
visit
Where's the
Balasar's
pimple?
family.
It's on the Isle of something, right?
The Isle of Dugard. So bottom right-hand corner of the map.
Oh, yeah.
We managed. B, you go.
Oh, I was just wondering if there's a way to do both.
Oh, I was just about to
There
say, we
is.
heard Cleo in our brains the last time she got into trouble. So should we just let her go? And then if she gets into trouble, I'm sure she can find us.
There is a way. If we split into teams.
Splitting.
There's a way.
So
No.
the way to get to Dugard definitely involves crossing a channel of the ocean.
Okay. And would we be going roundabout past the temple on the way to Dugard?
Which temple are you thinking of? Sorry.
The one that Cleo needs to get to.
So the one that Cleo needs to get to is right dead center in that landmass on the bottom right-hand corner.
Mm.
The island.
Yeah.
So completely separate.
Where is
Oh, separate, so not.
Yeah.
And
Balasar-
where is
Balasar's place? Whatever.
Balasar's place is right at the top. It is the building that is red and has and the design was inspired by I can't think of by Studio Ghibli films.
Looks like a Dalek.
House.
looks like the one from Spirited Away.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
bath.
But you know, in
And where
this,
are we now?
so where you are now is Tongod, which is pretty much exactly right smack bang middle of the map.
Mm. All right, so we definitely are heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Going that way.
Tonga.
Any of y'all can teleport or something?
I have walk on water. I can help 10 of us walk on the water.
10.
Not helpful.
Wow.
Cool. What?
Okay, that's really awesome.
D&D game mechanics, y'all. It's crazy.
I've just discovered
Wait, how long does it last for though?
1 hour. Gonna be sprinting.
Yeah, how long does it take to get across that big chunk of water?
I'm gonna say that you probably won't know until you get there, because on the map, you're like, oh, maybe we could sprint it. Zie Ling, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I understand the logic. I did think of that, what Lee said about getting a good connection for backup. But also, I feel very, what's the word? I don't really want to leave Cleo on her journey.
Can everyone roll me a survival, nature, or insight check? You decide.
I
feel like Jen either rolled a natural 20 or a natural 1.
Okay.
19.
19 for
22.
Lane. 8, huh? 22 for Zie Ling.
Did you include insight in there just now?
Yes, so nature, survival, or insights.
Nature, survival, or insight. Okay, I've got a 15.
Cool. Lee, how much did you roll?
18.
18?
12.
12. Balasar, Dracodandian, Dragonborn Bard. How much did you roll?
16.
16? Amazing. So no one rolled under a 10, yeah?
Yeah.
10 or below. Amazing. Cool. So the party all individually come to the same conclusion inside yourselves, in that the party could split up, and as you are so aptly have named yourselves the Alliance of Convenience, you know that some ties in this party are stronger than others. However, you have all learned to depend on each other, and you all know that you are capable of taking care of yourselves and each other in a fight. You gather that all 4 options that are laid out clearly in front of you are viable options for what you could do next. The war may or may not concern you as individuals or as a party. You do not necessarily have to take on saving the world. You can if you want. What's most important, at least for now, is probably that you stay together.
I agree.
And what I'll say is that, Balasar, as much as you probably want to stick it out by yourself, you do know that if it came to sheer violence, you probably wouldn't last as long as you would hope.
Can I do something charisma-wise?
Ooh, what do you want to do charisma-wise?
I want to convince everyone that my way is the best way.
And
I
how
want to
would
use
you,
a counter charisma attack.
how would you do that? What do you
counter charisma?
suggest?
You just have to make a better speech than I do.
All right, we'll hear yours and then we'll hear mine.
I mean, that's not how it works exactly, because how it works in D&D is that you both make a speech and then you roll to see how good your speech was.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Do the roll off.
So I assume that Balasar will address the party, right?
Sure.
So what would you say to them?
A great bold man once said, "There's nothing more important than family." Family. No one got the. Okay, just Ben.
Please roll your charisma check
Okay.
at disadvantage.
Charisma is my strongest stat. What is this?
Who was the bold man?
Fine. Nah, let's just not.
Okay, Nicholas, would you like to tell everyone else who didn't get your reference what it was?
No, it's Fast and the Furious.
Oh.
No, it's.
I did.
Oh man, no. Yeah, I was like, no one's watched.
I saw the first
You don't know who
one.
Vin Diesel
I watched
is?
the single one.
I know Vin Diesel.
Oh man, come on.
Not
Chronicles
a
of Rit. No. Oh.
avid fan, you know. It's been years since
Chronicles?
I watched it.
Oh,
Disappointing.
family.
If Gilbert
should've got
Chomsky
advantage.
didn't write it,
Should have got advantage for that.
we're not interested.
Okay, well, anyway, I don't think my roll was successful.
Can you tell us what number you rolled?
I rolled a 16, and then you said disadvantage, so 2.
You know, it's
Without
funny.
the without the modifier.
Yeah, it's funny because like sometimes I think the DM has a way more sway than they realize sometimes. But so much like how you can just give DM inspiration, you can also be like, oh no, you take a hit for that one.
What? That was excellent. I'm a man before my time.
Way before.
Yeah, I mean, I
Way
think
after.
I'm pretty sure that I know that Vin Diesel plays D&D. So if he was the DM, he would definitely have given you inspiration.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure there's a game where it's him, Joe Manganiello, and I think Terry Crews playing D&D. Go look it up. If it's not them together, it's at least them playing some D&D together. It's
I'm
so
not
if it's not them
inspired
together,
enough.
it's
I wouldn't-
at
I'm
least
not
them
going-
playing D&D.
If I had inspiration, I would look it up, but I don't, so I'm not going to.
Nice.
Fightful.
Lee, what is your rebuttal?
All right, everybody. We're at a bit of a crossroads here. To be honest, I think the best option, if we felt like partaking in this upcoming war, is to guard ourselves and to arm ourselves and to get as many allies as possible. I'm also aware that everyone has their own agendas. I want to stick together as much as possible, but at the end of the day, my focus is to help in this impending war and to save as many people as possible. Living people. That's all.
Okay. Roll your persuasion roll.
Persuasion, all right. Oh. Well, look, it's better than Balasar's. Oh! Persuasion, you say?
Yes.
All right, that's an 18.
Whoa. Balasar, even if I didn't give you disadvantage, I think that Lee would have beaten that score.
No, because mine was non-inclusive of the modifier.
Oh,
So
okay.
I probably would have won.
Yeah. That's fair. Rain, what are you doing in this moment?
Just thinking about my balls are a bit itchy and is really doing my head in thinking about all this.
Okay,
But, let's just say I'm thinking. I'm thinking really hard.
thank you for sharing.
But okay, can I just say, I agree with Lee. We are better together than we are apart, even though I know we're all capable adults here, except for you, Ed. I don't know what you are. My instinct is to do whatever it is we have to do to make friends and gain resources. Because if we are going to take on a whole army, we're going to need an army. So side with Lee. I'm just going to go stand next to her and be like, yeah, what she said.
Nick, if you're trying to say something, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. I was gesticulating as to how absurd it was. If we need to fight an army, we need an army. How is family like? Oh man.
Isn't your family some kind of military, like?
I don't know. I had my piece. Apparently, the universe doesn't want to agree with me, so.
Well, my other option would be to follow Cleo because she obviously knows something, and I feel like a lot of us need to figure out things about our past to make sense of the present. So I'm open.
Okay, how about this? What about a compromise? Lee doesn't get what she wants. I don't get what I want. What are the two last options? We'll pick one of those.
But I don't even know what Lee wants. She made a speech and it was great and all, but she didn't actually say.
There's no directive. Yes,
Don't
exactly. So, exactly. That's why you don't get what you don't get what you want because you couldn't articulate it. Okay.
All right. I did say what I want, and that's to prepare and help out in the impending war between the living and the dead.
Okay, which means which path do you want to take?
Out of the 4 paths, which one we're choosing?
I think the best strategy is to follow Balasar back to his militia.
Well, that was my choice in the
You basically agreed with him.
Yeah. Let's just do that. We've spent an hour just doing this, just disagreeing on things.
That was so unnecessary. You could have just been like, "Yep, I agree with you. Let's go." But no.
I have a question. Your family is rich, eh?
Well, you're not getting any.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And they're going to pay us,
Lord
right?
Orion.
Well, I'm the one with the inheritance. I don't know about you guys.
For the record, I thought Balasar was telling us to stay away. I thought that's what was going on.
Okay, what was that thing where we investigate these semi-android things? That sounds interesting. Let's do that.
The Warforge.
Yes, let's do that. Go.
Did they have loot?
Probably. I don't know.
Cool. So I'm just gonna clarify that the Warforged were a race of like fantasy robot type people that were created to fight in the war against the dead. And in our campaign, after the unnatural war was won by the living, including the Warforged had 100 years of just like integrating into society. So all of you have met them before. Some of you have ties with some of them. Some of you trained with them before you met up with the rest of the Alliance.
I just say?
Yeah.
Oh, look, keep going.
No. Can you just say what?
Oh, I think that was one of the things I suggested because we need information. Like, we don't know anything about the war because none of us were alive 100 years ago. And the only people who were alive then are either the Warforged or elves who can live for hundreds of years, right? So that was the, I think, intention of that option. We need information, we need money, we need bodies to fight in a war. So all 4 options are pretty good for getting those things.
Where would you start with the investigation?
Pardon?
Huh?
Where would you start with the investigation?
Well, we can either go back to what was it, Yakamoto?
Yeah, so Yakamoto had a Warforged assistant.
Oh.
But also Backbone and Rain had trained with Warforged in their past, I think.
But we don't know where they
Backbone's
are.
friends. Let's do that.
But we don't know where they are.
Yeah, well, that makes it sound interesting. I don't know what's going to happen.
I grabbed my bottle of water, DM.
Yeah.
The one that says the Wizards of Wine's Winery Red Dragon Crush, and it only contains water, and then I spin it.
Oh.
Wait, what's it pointing at, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just spinning a bottle.
So, I mean, are you hoping for like north, south, east, west kind of thing?
Yeah, something.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh, okay.
This is D4. 1.
1. So it points north towards, so if you refer to your maps, that would be across the Teal Mystery, which is, again, like the sea that has essentially form the diamond aisle towards the laughing dragon's lair and also the cubic gate.
That's near Balasar's parents' house, and they're rich. So I vote we go there.
Yeah, I do too.
First, Lee, what did you say?
Nothing. I just said, sorry, I can't read the words on the map because the pixelation's too intense
Oh no, I'm sorry.
for me. I don't know. Maybe it's my phone.
It's quite intense.
But I see where you're pointing at. I know where you're.
Yeah.
I see the thing.
Jen, I'll come to you very shortly. Nick, what were you saying just now? You had a question, I think.
Yeah, I was over it. I was like, let's do something else. I already fought too hard for it. We went through all this. Yay, nay. And then finally I get what I want and I don't even want it anymore. Let's do something. I want to visit Mustaq's friends because we don't know who they are. That sounds
Bottle has spoken.
What?
Backbone's friends.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's visit Backbone's friends.
First, Zie Ling, did you have something you wanted to say or ask?
2 things.
Yep.
Firstly, do I know what is on the island of Dugod apart from the temple that Cleo needs?
Roll me a survival or nature check and ask your second question in the meantime.
I would like to ask it what is up with the bottle and why I should listen to it.
All of the options are equally as good according to Rain. So it doesn't matter which one we pick, as long as we pick one.
So I vote that we pick the special friends of
Yeah, but why should
Backbone.
anyone do what you want to do?
Well, it's not what I want to do. I want to do what Backbone's heart wants to do.
What?
Not Backbone's.
What friends are you talking?
Oh, sorry. No, I see. You are spinning the bottle to try and decide how to find the wolf.
Yeah.
Now I get you. I rolled a 12.
Okay, so with a 12, you have heard that the city of Dugod is basically, it's an oasis city amongst a cross between a desert during the day and a tundra during the night. It's just wasteland. It is one of the most inhospitable places on the map, but that is where Cleopatra is journeying to continue her training as Oracle.
Okay. So there's nothing but other oracles on the island?
No, it's a whole city that's functional, but it's very, very isolated from the rest of the world. It's pretty much like you really have to want to get there because you essentially have to cross either day or nights. Like basically you're either facing like fiery temperatures during the day or icy temperatures during the night, not including creatures that roam. So it's basically everywhere on the map is dangerous, but Dugod and the island of the wastes of Dugod have a reputation for being particularly bad.
Should we vote?
The bottle has voted.
Lee has voted for Dracodandian.
I voted for.
I vote for that too.
Oh man, whatever. I'm gonna throw this out. I'm gonna vote for Backbone and Friends.
Fuck.
Okay, so
Well-
hang on. Can I just double check? So Lee and Backbone vote to go to Camp Dracodandian.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. Balasar is voting to look for the Warforged.
Which Rain should do as well, because Rain has a connection with the Warforged.
I don't know where the fuck Cousin Ornament is.
Exactly. We don't know where. There's no guarantees.
went on
Whereas
to
there's-
To some,
there's the
to look for the other
connection
temples.
of
Of,
Might be the
Of
cousin
course.
of Backbone's friends.
So it just wants to go north,
Which is towards
Yes.
the camp.
which is
Which is towards Backbone's
North
parents.
Yeah.
well,
No, not Backbone,
Northwest
sorry.
direction.
Balazar's parents.
it's
Backbone's friends. I heard it here. Heard it here
it's
first.
not that close, but it's in that vague direction because like
Backbone's
where you
friends
want to go
heard
is
it.
north, and where Camp Recordanian is oh crap,
Northeast.
what's my
northwest.
Northwest.
northwest? Yeah.
Out of the 4 options we have, the northest one is Balazar's parents.
Okay, so what do Zie Ling and Rain want to do?
I want to see where
The people are?
Backbone was laid.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh no,
You
not
wanna know-
Backbone. Sorry,
No,
not Backbone.
there you go. No,
I mean,
I heard it here first. I heard it
Oh,
here
you
first.
were with me, Rain.
Balazar.
You were with
You
me.
confused me.
So Rain also wants to go to Camp Recordanian.
We want to
Yeah.
force Balazar to do what he originally wanted to do.
What you
damn it.
originally wanted.
But,
Literally
but we
what
don't
you
want
just
to agree
wanted.
with Balazar ever.
And Zie Ling,
We'll
what do you
even
want to do?
call it Balazar and friends or whatever, right? For the
Balasar
duration
and
of the
acquaintances.
trip. Like,
Yes!
just
Better. Be better.
yeah, we will. We'll do that. We
Balazar
can
and
introduce
friends.
ourselves as that.
Balazar and friends.
We have to
Balazar
convince Zie
and
Ling.
Zie Ling, what do you want to do, Zie Ling? Oh man, this dramatic tension is killing me.
Yes.
I
Oh, you just went off.
want to go north.
That's
So-
close enough.
So that's 3 to Camp Recordanian, 2 north, and 1 to find the Warforged.
Oh, okay. I'll change mine to north then. But just north. Only north. No other agendas.
All right.
Hold on, but my north vote is to find the Warforged.
Okay, we'll do that. That I agree with.
Why are you following you? You never agree with me. What is this? Now I want to change my vote. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, see, this is how I felt at the beginning. Now you know.
Okay, so I'm just giving you what you want. That's
I'm
it.
giving you what you
What
want.
you want. From the start.
Has Balazar been subtly manipulating us?
This whole time?
Nothing subtle about this. I was very outspoken about what I wanted.
Balazar and friends.
Well, you don't get
Seriously,
don't get the
Balazar.
promotion yet. You're still Balazar acquaintances. Like, oh wait, what were the 4 options? So okay, so Cleo, me, Warforged, and what's the
Um,
4th?
Tarsus to help Lady Greenstone.
Oh, but we've been there already. Oh,
Okay,
I mean-
Tarsus and Warforged could be 2. Could be 2 and
So
1,
we-
right? Because
We've
There's
got
a
3
Warforged
people who
in
want to
Tarsus.
go to Balasar's place, so isn't that?
We can go towards Tarsus on the way to the Dracodandian camp. We would just have to cross a body of water.
fine, we'll do that.
should we go? Oh, should we do that then? Should we go to Tarsus and do that,
Yeah.
and then
It'll be good to stop in a town we know.
it's
on
all
the
in a
road.
straight line from here to there.
The bureaucracy is killing me.
We're just trying to find the best strategy, oi.
We can walk on the water after Tarsus.
There's some
Wait,
temple.
how long does your spell last, and how big is the body of water?
Well, we
I
know when
turn
we
into
get
a
there.
fish.
We'll
I don't
find
care
a
about the
boat.
rest of you guys.
We'll find a fucking boat.
So,
Can
are
I
we-
can I make another appeal?
Yep.
May I
What's
appeal?
closest? Just do that. Whatever's
No, because
closest.
the closest is both Tarsus and the temple. Okay, can I make another appeal? So I
The
don't know.
temple is not close as Tarsus.
There you go.
Okay.
To sweeten the deal, I can cast the spell 3 times for 3 hours of walking on water.
Oh.
That should do it. There should be enough time.
The DM agreed.
Sprint for 3 hours.
Sorry, I was nodding for something else that I was thinking about.
What's the Taj Mahal looking place? I can't read it on the map.
So the Taj Mahal looking place is known as Castle Mercer.
Ooh.
Why is it called Castle Mercer?
It just is.
Matthew. I see. I understand.
Hey man, sometimes things are not always about family.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're about acquaintances.
Okay, so
I have another strategy,
Oh,
but it's
You're too smart.
I think it's a good
Lee.
strategy. It's
I
just
want to hear
long
it.
term.
Lee.
let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
So we head northwest and we go to Tarsus and we fulfill that task with the Greenstone person. At the same time in Tarsus, we go to Yokomoto and interview his assistant and see
Okay.
if
Yep.
they know anything about the past. Then we gain information. And then after that, we can just continue in the same direction and still get to your homeland, Balasar. And then we can hopefully do something to help them as well as building a relationship and alliance with them for the future.
Counter proposal. First 2 steps of that plan, and then Backbone's buddies.
Backbone's buddies.
Which is the Warforged.
Yeah. So
Oh.
everything except the thing that I originally wanted to do,
Oh my God!
and then Backbone's buddies.
Why don't
Why would you not want to help your family? Literally your family.
I was
Yes,
trying to
yeah.
explain that at the beginning, but no, I don't know what happened there.
Because I thought you were telling us to fuck off.
Oh, is that what you were getting? What?
Okay, we wanted the same things, Balasar. Okay, Leah's extending a hand to Balasar. We wanted the same things, Balasar, and I want to help you fulfill that original wish. Will you join with me, acquaintance, in fulfilling your original purpose?
First 2 steps, Backbone's buddies. Shake.
Oh no! Consent to that today.
It's been meshed by the hands of fate.
Okay, first two steps, and then we'll discuss later.
I tried to charm Balasar with charm person.
Wait, before you try to charm me. Wait, how can you charm me? I'm like,
Well, how could you not?
Wait, don't I? Wait, what do you have to do to try and charm me?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, but how
And
fast
also
can
with
I
advantage if you or your companions are fighting it, but that's debatable.
how do I
We're
do
fighting
like
for you, not against you.
Wait, how fast can you cast that spell though? Because I'm sure I have a spell I can cast faster. I'm sure I have something here.
All right, find it.
How long would it take for you to cast it?
Yeah, how long would you take? Well, how long would it
Doesn't
take?
say. I think it's immediate. You don't
Is that
even
what it
know what's
says?
coming.
Does it say it on this?
I don't announce it, so how do you know I'm casting it?
I'm
Wait,
just
but how
gonna
do you cast it if you don't announce it?
quickly Google. And in the meantime, Zie Ling, what are you doing, saying, or thinking? Yeah, it's immediate.
Just standing there watching.
What's Lucifer doing?
He's probably fallen asleep on my shoulder from boredom. But now I am thinking I want to go, because he's so adamant and against it, I want to go to Balasar's homeland.
Okay, so I'm just going to say that even getting to Tarsus will be at least a few sessions.
Yeah.
So it could be a take it as a step at a time situation.
Yeah, I mean, a
Or it could be.
lot can change after 2 different steps. We could go through those 2, and then bam, something different happens. So,
It could totally be that way. It
Exactly.
could totally be that way.
Exactly.
Also, Balasar, can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh man. Wait, at advantage?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, what is this? What do I have to get? I like to know what the stakes are.
So I finally wrote stuff down, and you have to get. Oh, roll first.
No, I want to know. So I can look at the dice gods and I can go, yes.
No, see, I've done that before, and then people are like, they roll a 1 and like, oh, natural 20.
Oh no, but I wouldn't lie. Why would I? If I was gonna do that, then when I got shit rolls, I wouldn't be like, I got a shit roll. I'd be like, I got an awesome roll. So
That's fair. Roll first, please.
Oh my God.
So if I'm not wrong, it's your spell save is 15 anyway.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, I finally wrote stuff down, so now I don't have to keep asking you guys.
Well done, DM.
Yeah, well, it's not enough anyway. 6.
Oh, damn. Cool.
If I'd known, I could have appealed to the dice gods.
Yeah, there are lots of different ways in which people think that they can affect their rolls. But like the first game I ever played, I rolled like 4 natural 20s in a row, and so I don't believe in that anymore. Because I've also rolled like I think 5 natural 1s in a row in a different game. Cool. It's when you charm Balasar, Dragonborn Bard, what are you going to... So firstly, Balasar will regard you as friendlier than normal because it already sees you as an ally / acquaintance. Now it's like more than that. However, when the spell ends in an hour, Balasar will know that he was charmed by you.
Yep.
Okay, so what are you trying to get Balasar to do by charming him?
I grab Balasar's face because he doesn't know I'm charming him until afterwards. And I turn it towards Lee and I'm like, Balasar, I'm doing this for your own good. So just remember this, okay? Isn't Lee the most reasonable person you've ever heard? And don't you just want to do everything that she says? And then I leave it.
And Lee just kind of pushes his face away and goes,
Okay, so Balasar, I'm going to give you a chance to fight this, but it is at disadvantage.
For your own good.
I'm sorry, man. Lee, what is your... hang on. What is your charisma modifier?
Modifier for charisma is 4 + 4.
Ooh, okay. Balasar, what's yours? What's your charisma modifier?
+3.
Wow. Lee's charisma is higher than yours? Oh,
yeah,
whoa.
I think something happened when I moved stuff to wisdom.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you doing that. Okay.
I've got a lot of charisma, eh?
Well, certain classes just need it for like how the game mechanics works. Okay. Balasar, you think that it and Lee are making a lot of sense. You're giving in to them at least for now.
Oh, where was the but?
That was the at least. So for now, you're giving in to them.
Oh, so no roll?
No, sorry, because I wasn't sure like who had the higher charisma.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I say something to it?
Yeah.
I just kind of lean over to it and just say out of the corner of my mouth, "Hey, I think he wanted to go to Tarsus anyway, but appreciate it."
I was so confused. I'm like, wait, still going. Why you need to charm me?
I mean, it's on the way. I think we're just going to end up in Tarsus, guys.
Okay. I'm going to say it's... Everyone roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh. 6.
Perception, you say?
Perception
13.
at disadvantage. So roll twice and take the lower number.
Yeah, 11 plus 2, 13.
Cool.
11.
Do we add our like modifier?
Yes. So
Or
roll twice, take the lower number, and then add that number to your perception modifier.
I got a 4.
So I think Backbone, you got the highest. What was yours again?
13.
13. Cool. Only Backbone. In this, I'm gonna say it's been a heated argument that hasn't lasted it.
It's been a 1 hour.
Yeah. So out of game, 1 hour. In game, probably like a very
5
intense 15 minutes. and you all kind of like forget that Degas is kind of standing close by. And he's just been like leaning against one of the pillars of the demon frog, watching the whole party and being like, and finally he calls out to Rain, like all of you, but Rain specifically, and then goes like, all right, you fuckers. Okay, so you don't have to come to Tarsus. That's fine. Is there anything I can, I don't know, give you while you go on this journey? Like,
We're going to Tarsus. Degas, did you not just hear that's what we decided, right?
I don't know, man. It went in like 5 different directions at one point.
We landed, there's a few of us that landed on Tarsus, but we still haven't decided as a group anything.
Okay.
Balasar will be very
Oh, we're going to
agreeable for the next
Tarsus.
hour.
We're going
Cool.
to Tarsus, right? Right?
Cool.
1, 2, 3
Balasar,
votes
right?
for Tarsus. Balasar is charmed, so he's Tarsus. And then we just need to hear from Backbone and Zie Ling.
Mm.
So
That's a new plan.
yeah, I mean, I guess that means that you're gonna come help me with Lady Greenstone then. Cool.
Very happy about. You said she's really hot, right, Degas?
I said that she's the most beautiful woman on the Diamond Isle.
Who will soon be smooching the sky, right?
How many
here.
women are on the Diamond Isle?
Say that again, Nick.
Balasar says in a very agreeable way, how many women are on the Diamond Isle?
I don't know how to answer that. A lot.
So like 7?
There's at least 20, just from my personal experience. But anyway, Degas, can you draw this lady for me? Like,
Roll me a persuasion check, Ray.
fuck. Getting really short rolls, man. 8. I got an 8.
An 8. Degas laughs and then goes like, you'll see a drawing from me wouldn't do it justice anyway, so you'll see it.
There, you're never very, very good at arts and crafts.
And out of nowhere, just for funsies, he's gonna try and hit you in like a brotherly kind of way. Ooh,
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
What do I do? Can I step on the wind? Key point.
you only take like 2 points of damage though.
Okay. Fine.
It's like one of those like, hey,
and I like
Yeah.
smile through the pain, but there's
Yeah.
like 2 love you, man.
That was very agreeable. That was very agreeable.
Yep.
Friendship.
High five.
Cool.
Bros.
Okay, so
So
Lions.
we're off to Tarsus.
Well,
All right.
Alliance of Convenience. How soon do you want to leave Tom God to go to Tarsus? I'm ready to go whenever.
What time is it?
Let's have a meal at the
So
Frog Tavern, the Demon Frog.
it's probably like 4:30 in the afternoon.
Okay. Let's go tomorrow morning.
It's like
Yeah. Break of dawn tomorrow.
the breakdown.
Yeah. Crocodile.
Good dawn. Do we still have any of our horses, by the way, or did they all die terribly?
I think they're all gone, eh?
I don't remember. So I'm gonna
Hey,
say
They're not
that-
eaten
I ain't got a
Let's
horse.
sit fine.
agreeably.
Some
No, I'm
Some
sure
got
we
eaten,
left one.
some got lost,
Two.
and some came back with you.
Does any one of us have a horse on our sheet?
I think I was the only one, but then I set him free.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Momo Han Han, right?
Oh, Momohana! Oh, that was such a
Come on.
Cool.
What happened to my one? It doesn't matter anymore. This is gone for.
All right, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to drink the night away.
Get lit.
Bring it on!
Okay.
Woo! Dumplings. Red sesame balls.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break for our session, mid-session break. And I am going to say, man, what do I usually say? Oh yeah. So we're gonna come back in like 5 minutes, but for the audience, it's gonna be like the next session. And I usually sign off with, hey, if you haven't heard it from someone else today, have you eaten yet? And we will be right back in about 5 minutes.